Kawhi Leonard and James Harden just played out of their minds to clinch themselves a spot in this year's NBA playoffs and avoid a play-in tournament type of game. Man, what a game, what a win. This Clippers team is a lot better than people think, and no one really realizes it. James Harden, unbelievable three here in overtime, and what I wanted to do was break down the film. I want to show you how James Harden was able to, put up 39 points, 7 rebounds, 10 dimes, and then Kawhi Leonard, can we give him a big W in the comment section down below? He put up 33 points, 6 rebounds, 7 dimes, 3 steals, and shot 13 of 19 from the field. Let's dive into some film, man. This was a great game. All right, here was a big time play in overtime. My favorite thing about this team is how dynamic they are in transition. So first of all, we see them fill the lane well. We see him get to the corner. We have him get over there with James Harden. And there's a reason for that, right? And then obviously we have Chris Dunn bringing this ball up. Watch Zoo. Watch Big Zoo here. He is so important. So what he notices is Draymond Green is the closest defender to James Harden, right? They're picking up here. They have no one over here on Norman Powell, so they're right in a really bad situation. So what Zoo does is get to the outside shoulder of Draymond Green and walls off. Now we have a free lane for James Harden to get a wide open look in this corner, and he drains it. 2 big time threes in overtime, but it's what they did schematically that really got these guys open. Today, James Harden, 5 of 8 from downtown. Kawhi, 4 of 8 from downtown, and man, they came up clutch when they needed to. All right, another great read here, this time by Kawhi Leonard. So whenever they have this isolation, right, at 8 to 9 seconds, teams usually send 2 from the top side, right? We'll call this a fire. So whenever you send 2 to Kawhi Leonard, you have to understand that now you're playing 3 on 2, and what they do is spread the lane, right? Get this guy the shooter. You have James Harden in the corner, right? He's got Gary Payton, but now you get a 2-on-1 situation here. So if someone gets to the top of the paint, and then we keep Zoo back down to that dunker spot in that low post, right? We have a wide open opportunity. So as we get that ball at that top right elbow, boom, now you have a triple, right? They're playing an in the gaps defense where they're denying the drive, but forget about Big Zoo, who just sat in that dunker spot. Wide open lob is there, and this was an unbelievable play. Down 2 with about 56 seconds left to go in this game. Another big time play, and Kawhi Leonard draws the double and finds the open man, and then from there, Chris Dunn makes an unbelievable pass, draws Draymond Green up, and Zoo throws it down. Let's go. Now, if you want to talk about clutch, look at this. We get a floater, no good, way off the mark. Look at Big Zoo go up for this offensive rebound, right? And instead of looking to just put it right back up immediately, he looks back out to the top. He finds James Harden, who's now able to draw 2 guys to the ball, kind of trying to run him off that 3-point line. Now we have Kawhi Leonard over here. We got Norman Powell in that low post dunker spot area. And then we got Chris Dunn in the weak side corner. So what we do here is James gets both these guys to commit. Boom, great pass over to Kawhi. Now, the one thing about Kawhi Leonard, if he ever gets a one-on-one matchup, he's going to demoralize you, right? He's got the ability to, 1, get his guy up in the air, create this switch, and now once again, we have what we want, a one-on-one opportunity with Draymond Green. I call this guy a mid-range deadeye. If he gets anywhere into this mid-range area, you're not stopping him, right? Most of the time, if he gets these one-on-ones, all he's going to do is break you down and get a nice little mid-range. And look at how clutch this shot is. Gets that switch, breaks him down, step back, create the separation, pull-up jumper. Man, that is beautiful. Another insane dime here by James Harden. We're going to get this high pick and roll, right? What we want to do is attack off this screen because we know they do not want to switch Steph Curry on a James Harden. So we're going to fight over that screen with Jimmy Butler, and then we're going to create some rotation from that strong side off the screen. So boom, they don't want to fully commit to Steph switching, so they rotate him back to Chris Dunn. Now we have leverage over on Jimmy Butler. As we're driving in, we understand that this big man is going to help out, because if he doesn't, we're going to get a floater and maybe even a potential and one without the help. So what we do is look up at the basket, get the big to overcommit down, and now we find Big Zoo kind of once again in that dunker spot. But look at this, the ability, man. Zoo is one of my favorite players to watch. 22 and 17 rebounds tonight. Look at this floater with that little push right hand. Beautiful. But James Harden ultimately buys him enough separation by driving by Jimmy Butler, creating the strong side low post rotation, and then boom. Now we have separation in a hair, right? We have a second to get this ball up. No closeout, and what a shot, man. We need to give Zoo a lot of credit. He is the reason this team is so good, man. Makes them so dynamic. All right, another big time play by Kawhi Leonard. Gets the ball top of the key. First thing that we notice, guys, and now honestly, wait, before we dive into this play, because this one's sick, do me a big time favor, hit that like button if you want more of these Clippers videos throughout the entirety of this year's playoffs. I think they play Denver. It's going to be a great series, but also comment down below P2 if you guys enjoy these videos. Let me know in the comments by hitting P or commenting P2. And lastly, make sure you guys subscribe. Comment down below a record, not a record prediction, but a series prediction for Denver and the LA Clippers, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. Keep in mind, Nuggets did fire their head coach. So once again, we get this mismatch right here. They're going to send to either from the top side or that corner, wherever it may be. We're going to create that double. So it's pods here. They're going to send pods, keep Draymond down low. All we're going to do is kick it out to the top of the key to James Harden, okay? Now, what happens here is they get confused. Both these guys try to find a different guy to go to, because whenever you create a double team like that, we put the defense in what we call a blender, okay? So when a defense is in a blender, it means that now they're playing 3-on-4 basketball. So these guys both try to scramble out of here so they can go guard the open man, right? In bogey at the top of your screen. So as that happens, both guys overcommit to switching off of Kawhi Leonard, and boom, now once again, we have that isolation. Now watch this. He gets him up into the airspace and then jab. That quick jab, all that does is because he's going up against a big man, he drops him back, right? 2-3 steps, and then Kawhi puts it up quick and drains it. There's nothing you can do to stop this man when he's feeling it. And tonight, or today, he was feeling it, man. 13 of 19, 4 of 8 from 3. What a game. What a win, man. Let's go. All right, here we go. Another big time play. We're going to set up this screen from Big Zoo, have Kawhi Leonard run off this thing. Now, whenever you get this high pick and roll, usually teams like to double team Kawhi off that thing, and then as we roll to the basket with Big Zoo, you create that weak side rotation, or sometimes, in some cases, strong side rotation with Steph Curry. So as the screen takes place, boom, they do exactly what we thought, right? So they double team with Jimmy, double team with Draymond, but he's more in a drop zone, right? And then Pods kind of rotates over for a second. If we could get that over the head pass, that would be amazing. But just not there. Draymond gets back quickly. We're gonna kick out to James Harden. Now watch this, man. This is epic, right? So James drives in. Usually in these cases, when you have that weak side corner rotation right there, where you have Steph Curry dropping down low to guard that lob threat to Big Zoo, this corner man always gets the ball almost every single time. So you're going to see Jimmy Butler leave Kawhi Leonard and go to that corner. But James Harden has what we call court mapping ability. He understands where a defense is going to rotate from before they even rotate, right? He knows where his guys are before we even pass the ball. So right here, as we drive into the lane, we act like we're going to kick it over to the corner, make Jimmy Butler overcommit, and find Kawhi Leonard, who is wide open, late closeout, drains a big time 3. And again, all these plays help them win this ball game. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications, because we are just getting started. Playoffs are about to be really, really fun. Comment down below a record prediction, or not, a series prediction, and I'll see you guys for that next video, man. I cannot wait. Let's go.